Okay, welcome back. We're now looking at example 3 in our solving one and two step equations. Now looking at this one's a little different. In the previous two examples, we were only dealing with one step. We only had to do one thing to balance the equation and solve for what x was. But if you look in this one, it says solve the equation and check your work for 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. So we're wanting to find this x value here that would make this equation true. Now it's not as easy to see in this case. So how we go about solving these, if we remember bed math, okay, if I knew what this number was, okay, in order to solve this left side, I would take 2 and I would multiply by x first before I added the 3, because multiplication comes before addition, right? So I would multiply my number by 2, and then I would add 3, and my result would be 5. So it would be multiply x by 3, okay? And then my second step would be to add 3, and then my result is 5. Okay? So when we're solving for things like this, we're going to work in the opposite order. So we're starting out with 5, and I had added 3 to it, so working backwards, I would subtract 3 from it. So if I had my 2x plus 3, I'll leave some space, equals 5. So my last step was adding 3, so my first step in solving is going to be taking away 3 from that 5, minus 3. But then what I do to one side, I do to the other side. So you see how these create a 0 and they're gone. Plus 3 minus 3 is 0. Right? So now what does that leave us with? We'll clean it up. Well, on the left, we're just left with 2 times x is equal to, well, the result of 5 minus 3, which is 2. Okay, and now this just becomes a one-step problem. We're just ready to solve this here. We've multiplied 2 times x, and our result is 2. So, working in the other direction, we have 2 times x, because we multiplied, so we would then take our answer 2 and we would divide by 2. Okay, so but then we would have to divide by 2 here. The division of 2 by the multiplication of 2 gets rid of it and leaves you with x equals to 1. Okay? And now we can check our work, okay, because the last part here says check your work. So, to check, we substitute x equals to 1 into the left side of the equation. So the left side of the equation, we put 2 times 1, and then plus 3. And that would be equal to, well, 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 3. And 2 plus 3 is 5. Now we already knew the right side of the equation was 5. So left side equals right side. So the equation is true. And x was equal to 1. Okay. There will be a couple more examples in the next video. And so go watch that one, and then that's the end of solving one and two step equations.